And I am doing another book haul video. I know, it's really sad that I still have more books, and I have a lot of them. As you all know, my birthday was a couple months ago, and I got a lot of books as a not Christmas, but birthday presents. Also, I now work at a bookstore. Yay! So, I may or may not have bought a book. Anyways, okay, so first book that I want to show you guys is We Were Liars. I just got this one a couple weeks ago. I really don't know a lot about it. Every video I've watched about this book says that you really shouldn't know a lot about this book to start reading it. So the only thing I know is the back of the book. It says, "We are Sinclairs. No one is needy. No one is wrong. We live, at least in the summertime, on a private island off the coast of Massachusetts. Perhaps that's all you need to know, except that some of us are liars." So that's really all I know about this book. I'm pretty excited to read it. It's a young adult book. Supposedly it's really good. It's a little small, so it should be a pretty easy read. So that's the first book I wanted to show you guys. Another one I talked about in my last book haul video, but I didn't really get to show it to you guys. So I got this one. It's called The Hollowed Ones. I don't really know a lot about it, except that it is about a girl named Katie who lives in an Amish community, and she's at the verge of her Rumspringa, which is when the teenagers get to actually live in like normal society, and before joining the church. But before it happens, there's a lot of rumors going on that, stuff is happening outside of their Amish community, and that somehow it ends up coming into the Amish community. So it sounds pretty good. I've never read anything about like Amish or anything. So this one sounds really, really good. I don't really know anything else about that, but a lot of people really like it. I've heard lots of really good things on Goodreads about it, so I'm pretty excited about this one too. So, another book that I got is, actually, I contacted one of my friends, has a friend that's an author, and she just wrote a book. She's 25 years old, so I contacted her to see if I could read her book and maybe review it on my YouTube site, and she is gladly willing to let me read her book. And but it's called Now Following by Jen Burkett. When Tess Moran, up-and-coming author and self-proclaimed social media addict, traveled from her small town in Maine to Nashville, Tennessee, to sell her first novel at a convention, she would never have thought how drastically her life would change. Tess's excitement only grew when she met her famous friends out for a drink in an Irish pub, only to come face to face with the handsome Scott Lawlin McCullough. As the relationship grows between Tess and Lachlan, everyone in her life is happy for all of her recent happiness and success, all except for one of her followers. Tess's success is quickly overshadowed by the fear of when a series of events leads from her paranoia straight into terror, and lives of those around her are taken. Join debut author Jen Burkett as she leads you through twists and turns, love and horror, and a tale that you won't soon forget. So it sounds really good. I've only read a couple of chapters since last week was my midterms, and this week I've been like insanely swamped with work. So it sounds really good. I'm really excited about this book. I really think that you should pick it up. I will have the links in my doobly-doo down there. So if you really want to pick up this book, you should. I'm going to have a review on it soon. So I hope you guys, start to read it. And yeah, okay. Anyways, okay. So the next book that I have to show you guys is, I'm probably the only person in the world that hasn't picked up this book yet, but it's City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I kind of started to read Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, which is another book that I got. I got about halfway through, and I really like this book, but then somebody told me that she should read City of Bones first, and you should actually read them as she wrote them. So I picked this one up. I know I've read it in the past. Like I've read like, I don't know, a chapter in the past, and I was but somebody told me that they get really, really better. So we'll see. This one's City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and then I got Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare as well, which is really good, by the way. So this is also a prequel, but again, I also heard that you're supposed to read them as she wrote them, because otherwise everything won't make sense somehow. I'm not really sure, but we're going to go with what I was told. So, another book that I picked up is For, a Divergent story. I read Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant about a year ago, and I really liked them. I really liked For's character. This one starts, I read like maybe like 3 pages of this, and it starts out where For is in a abnegation, so it's pretty good so far, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure which stories are in there. Oh wait, it says The Transfer, The Initiate, The Son, The Traitor, and 3 exclusive scenes. So I didn't read any of the like little like blurb ones that you could get online, because I knew this was coming out and I knew all the stories were already in there. So yeah. Another book is, I got it for my birthday. One of my friends got it. He was sad because it wasn't in the condition that the person said that it was going to be in, but I've read a few chapters of it. It's pretty good so far. It's called Elsewhere. I have only known like 2 people to read this book, and it's really good so far. It's about this girl who gets into a bicycle accident, and she ends up dying, and she goes to Elsewhere, and she's just not really sure what's going on right now, and she at the point that I'm at, she's in Elsewhere. She finally realizes that she's passed away, and how she's passed away, and she watches her funeral, and she wants to go back to Earth, but apparently it can't happen, because that's when you became a ghost, and people around you start to freak out. So that's how much I've gotten so far. I really like it. It's pretty cute. It's a young adult novel, but you should pick it up. I liked it a lot, or liking it a lot. Another book I got for my birthday from one of my friends who's awesome. She got me the first 3 the first 3 books in this series. There's 4, so I have to track down that one, but it's The Monstermologist. It's by Rick Yancey, who wrote The Fifth Wave, and I was obsessed with that. Well, I still am obsessed with this book. So I can't wait for the movie to come out. It comes out in January, so we'll be really excited to see that. But this one is The Monstermologist. It is about a boy who, I'm not really sure if he hunts monsters or what, but monsters are alive. It sounds really good. I'm pretty excited about it. It's by Rick Yancey, so let's be honest, it's got to be awesome. And then she also got me The Isle of Blood and The Curse of the Wendigo. So I'm pretty excited about all these books. I have 3 more, just so you know. So this one I just picked up in Barnes & Noble when I was walking through there with my husband one day. I don't really know very much about it, but I've heard, actually, since it came out, I've heard so many things about this book, and I'm really surprised because I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear anything about it before it came out. But it's called The Queen of the Tearling. What it says on the back is, or no, I read online that it's like Game of Thrones for women. So this sounds awesome. That's really all I know. I read the inside about it, but it sounds really good. It says, an untested young princess must claim her throne, learn to become a queen, and combat a malevolent sorceress in an epic battle between light and darkness in the spectacular debut, the first novel in a trilogy. So, it sounds really cool. It's got a really cool bookmark. How many books have bookmarks anymore? Not a lot. Plus the cover is really smooth. It's fun to hold. I like holding it. It sounds interesting, so I'm pretty excited to read this. Another book that I got is a Rainbow Rowell book, and I couldn't find attachments, which I'm really sad about. I really need to get that book. I really want it. But I got Landline! I know it's her newest one. All I really know is that somebody picks up a landline phone and she discovers a way to talk with someone from the past. So it sounds really cool. I really like novels that you can like go to the past, like a time traveler book. I really like The Time Traveler's Wife. So I'm really excited about this book. I haven't read Eleanor and Park yet, and I haven't obviously read Attachments, but I can't wait to pick up this book. I'm really excited about reading all of her books, so we'll see how it goes. And then last but not least, I have another book that I got from my friend that bought me the Monstermologist books. I got this one for my birthday as well, and I'm super excited about reading this one. I can't even tell you how excited I am about this. It's The Prisoner of Night and Fog by Anne Blankman. This book is about a girl living in the World War II, and she is Adolf Hitler's niece. So it sounds really cool. I'm like a sucker for World War II. I love books about, I don't know why, I'm just like very interested in the Holocaust and World War II and that whole time period. It just interests me so much. I don't really understand it. But this one, it sounds really cool. I really like The Book Thief. So I really like Night. I like, what's that other book? Number of the Stars. So I'm pretty excited about reading this book. The back of it says Gretchen Mueller always follows 3 rules. Obey, smile when Hitler comes close, and never, never question him. These rules keep her safe. These rules keep her alive. But when a handsome young Jewish reporter tells her a secret about her family's past that could destroy everything, she's ready to break rule number 3 and follow her heart. So I'm pretty excited about reading this book. Apparently it's going to be a trilogy, so can't wait. Hopefully I will be done reading Elsewhere and Now Following and the Secret Circle book that my friend lended me a couple months ago. And I will be able to have a video up for you guys about that. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys. Like and subscribe my video. Tell your friends all about it. Share it with everyone. I love you forever. And I hope to see you guys soon. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!